I really didn't want this chapter to end of Bleach. Hands down, one of the most entertaining chapters of Bleach in a long time, and I was just like enjoying the fuck out of it. Why does manga have to end sometimes? Why does a chapter have to have a finale? Why can't we get like 5 chapters sometimes, especially with Bleach, because this was entertainment. So we start off and we find out that Urahara has this cannon. It was built by Mayuri, and he's a little fishy with the details right now. He's like, well, you know, it's almost complete. So upon reading it, I already knew something fucked up was going to be with that cannon. But the hilarity, like, this is the Bleach comedy that gets me fucking laughing. This was comedy at its finest when it comes to Bleach. When Chad just randomly says, hey, so how do you think Orihime looks in that, you know, outfit or whatever? And I'm imagining, first of all, like, why would Chad just randomly come out and say that? Was he just trying to, you know, have fun and make fun of Orihime or some shit? Did she ask him to ask that when they get there or whatever? But Ichigo, this is where rant time comes in. You motherfucking gay bastard! How dare you? Like, I was like, do you have no balls? Are you not a man? Do you not love giant jugs when they're in your face? Too revealing? Really? 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 Where they do that at? I was just like livid when he said that. And then he made her second guess herself, like, oh, what did I do? Urahara-san tricked me. I was like, you motherfucking moron. You, that's not manly. That's not cool, bro. That's not like, yo, that's not swaggy. And thankfully, one of the best female characters in the entire series showed up to let Ichigo know he's a fucking moron for that. When Yoruichi showed up, I was like, that's it. That's it. This chapter, loving it already. Yoruichi song, like, you got Yoruichi in the chapter? Me likey, me likey. And when she just slapped him up and was like, what is wrong with you? And like, you know, it was just, this was some funny stuff. And every once in a while, when there's something legitimately funny, I'll praise it. And right here, this was funny shit. Like, Yoruichi slapping him up and saying, you're not a man. You couldn't have told us something better. Like, hey, come into my arms or something. And I'm like, this is what the audience is thinking right now. And all along, Yoruichi has been doing something, because I've been wondering, yo, why the fuck isn't Yoruichi here? Like, where is Yoruichi? She always disappears, and then she comes back, like, towards the end of an arc. But she's been gathering up the energy, and seemingly he knew. Urahara said he knew that there would be a cannon already built. So, curious. Urahara, you know, very mysterious man. Was it a good hunch? Did he already know Mayuri would be that perceptive to build something like this? But the fact that he knew that there would be a cannon here kind of makes me question, like, is Urahara spying on the Serite? And ultimately, he had her collecting that energy with the visors, so now that's what they're going to try to use, you know, that distorted energy to launch them. And this is going to be a messy launch. I can imagine it's going to fucking break apart the moment they get there. And overall, it's like, Urahara with his fucking crazy inventions. And just overall, bringing back Yoruichi, getting some comedy gold, getting the setup of how they're going to get to the Zero Division, and it's going to be a fucked up way. It was just like, the first half of this chapter already, loving it. Yoruichi's back, loving it. But then the second half of the chapter, Yumichika, bro, when did you get these jokes? Like, why are you so funny now? What was with this comedy that Kubo's like, I'm going to show them why I'm funny, bro. And they're fighting Bombietta, and I'm looking at it like, alright, you know, at the end of the day, this is a zombie. You're not going to be able to take her down that easy. And then Jizz Dude, because we're going to call him Jizz Dude from now on, or Jizz Zombie, or Zombie Jizz. It's like, you ain't going to kill Bombietta. Like, you know how long it took for me to get this motherfucker down? You know how hard it is to turn Quincy into zombies? I got so wet. And when Yumichika said that shit, when Yumichika was like, you didn't get wet, you got hard, you sick pervert, I was like, Yumichika, you funny motherfucker. And just seeing that battle going on and the ending when Mayuri shows up, so we got to set up for Mayuri to join the battle to make it more intense. It's like, this was a fucking very good chapter of Bleach. It had a lot going for it. And I'm like, you know a chapter is off the chain and very enjoyable and very good with great setups and stuff when you don't want it to end. And I did not want this chapter to end. I was like, let's get more of this, Kubo. Kubo realized the error of his ways was just doing the one-on-ones and, you know, very stiff stuff, and like, he fixed his shit up. He got his game together. And I'm going to give this chapter a very good, I felt as though it was an 8.5. Yes, 8.5. Very good chapter. Loved it. Had a nice round balance of everything, and it was like great setups. Bringing back Yoruichi, like, tell me you don't love Yoruichi. The comedy, it was good comedy. Fucking love this shit. Hopefully next time Ichigo realizes when a busty woman asks you, what do you think? Or somebody asks, what do you think of that busty woman? You don't say, ooh, put some clothes on, it's too revealing, because you're gonna get smacked up again by Yoruichi the goddess. But let me know what you guys think first of all. Do you think that the cannon is gonna successfully get them there? I'd imagine on the way there, getting launched over there, there's going to be some sort of distortion. Maybe they're going to get separated because of the energy being so fucked, or it's going to break apart. Something is going to happen there. And also, this is setting up for great anime filler. If they ever brought back the Bleach anime, first of all, they could have added a bunch of filler. I'm not saying that I enjoy filler or filler's amazing or anything, but if they are going to do filler, for example, they could have done filler when Ichigo was coming down from the Zero Division to this fight. Like, that could have been so much filler. And it's kind of boggling my mind in a bit, and I think Kubo didn't plan it this way. If you think about it, Ichigo just arrived no more than, what, 5 to 10 chapters ago, and he's already going back to the Zero Division. I honestly think that Kubo just had a long stretch of things that he planned to have, and he just said fuck all that shit and threw it out the window. And that's why, like, fights that were going on just randomly got interrupted, and we don't even know what the fuck happened. Like, what happened to Hirako Taicho? Like, what happened to Shinji? Also, were you hyped to see Yoruichi back? You gotta be hyped to see Yoruichi back. And how do you think this fight is gonna go now that Mayuri stepped up and he knows more or less what Zombie Jizz's powers is like? I think that he's gonna take out Zombie Jizz, and it's gonna be in an excruciating, fucked up way because we know Mayuri. Again, overall, very good chapter. 8.5 out of 10. Great setups, and I'm just loving how Bleach is right now. Let's keep this up, Kubo. Please. You were on a drought for a while, but you're back, and you're coming strong, and gotta love it, baby. Although I'd imagine people are going to complain about the fan service, but Orihime has big jugs. Accept it. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, you can do so as well. That'd be awesome. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.